When we started trying to line you up to have this discussion, because I kind of refer to guys like you as Medal of Honor Sherpas, the guides that get you up Mount Everest, this is almost an impossible task. You said, well, it wasn't just me, it's a lot of people who were involved. And I understand Charlie's son, Mike, who's a retired Navy pilot, also helped in this endeavor. Can you explain about I'll refer to it as Team Kettles here that helped you move this along?
Absolutely. Prior to the actual ceremony, by the way, I spent, the better part of an hour on the phone talking to one of President Obama's aides. And practically everything I told the aide, President Obama mentioned in his presentation, as if he had interviewed Charlie himself, and it just goes to show how well prepared our president was at the time. I mean, he had aides who really helped him.
Well, and that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you about is, very few people will ever be in the room for a Medal of Honor ceremony, and it's one of those things where you wonder whether or not that event, that day, the days leading up to it, are as respectful and dignified and powerful as one might think a Medal of Honor ceremony should be. So walk us through those couple of days and how you felt going into that.
My wife and I were invited to go to Washington, and it was overwhelming. It really was. And if I can inject another personal note here, prior to the ceremony, my one claim to fame was that early in the 1950s, I had dinner with Eleanor Roosevelt, and that was a big deal. Me and about 9 other students from the University of Connecticut. During the Medal of Honor presentation, President Obama mentioned me by name 4 times, and believe me, that replaced Eleanor as my claim to fame.
Absolutely. But talk to us a little bit about that ceremony and the build up to it, and maybe sort of what you saw from the inside that the outside never gets to see.
Well, first of all, the room was mobbed. Just people from all over the country came, and it was a very dignified presentation. The president was great. The other speakers, and I've forgotten who all they were, they were really good. And it was overwhelmingly impressive for me and for my wife. I don't think we ever expected that kind of to be part of that kind of ceremony, and it was worthwhile.
Like what you heard? Listen to this full episode and more on the Apple Podcasts app, Blog Talk Radio, Google Podcasts, or iHeartRadio. And now streaming on Amazon Music, Audible, and Spotify.